You win 3 straight games and then immediately get smacked in the face with reality. As the Blue Jays, Jimmy Garcia blows it in the 9th inning, allows a grand slam to Schneemann. Schneemann, who cares? And the Jays lose this one 5-3. And I know people are going to yell at John Schneider because that's the easiest thing to do is yell at the manager. Why didn't you take him out? This and that. You know, and would I've maybe flipped it to Yariel at that time? Maybe. Considering his stuff wasn't there Jimmy Garcia-wise. He was pitching over 30 pitches. He was right there. But let's be honest. Do you trust Yariel in that situation? Absolutely not. But what I will say this. It's going to go back to the offense for me. It truly, truly is. You have opportunities early in this ball game to put a nail in the coffin. Don't let these idiots breathe. Don't let them even get a sniff. But you let them hang around. You score 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, which is fine. But it works your leverage, guys, so damn much. Jays fans, do you know why the Blue Jays going into play today were a 500 ball club with a run differential of minus 30? Because if you're not getting your teeth kicked in, you're winning a game by 1 run or 2 runs or something like that, which, hey, I guess are entertaining. But in the end, your bullpen is getting so damn taxed all the time. How many 2-inning outings have we had to see from your closer, Jeff Hoffman, this year? That should not be happening. You should be able to win a game 5-6-1 and put out Yariel Rodriguez, Mason Fluharty, Brendan Little, guys like that to clean up a ball game and win one. But you haven't been able to do that. Let's go to the first 3 innings today and really dig down into what I'm talking about. It starts off with a Bo Bichette homer to start the ball game. First pitch, first homer in God knows how long for Bo Bichette. And the Jays lead at 1-0 on the very first pitch. We're like, oh, 1-3 in a row. Bo's now hit a homer. Vibes are immaculate. Then Vladdy strikes out, but then Santander singles, then George doubles. So now you have guys at second and third now, with only 1 out, a chance to really put things down. Dalton Varsho strikes out, Barger strikes out, you get nothing more. Then you hear to the crowd, well, at least they got 1. No, you can't keep doing this. We go to the second inning. Nathan Lucas, he walks. Then a strike him out, throw him out with Tyler Heineman. So there's that. 2 out, nobody on. Andres Jimenez, he singles to right. Then steals second base, but then Bo Bichette walks. So again, you've got guys at first and second with 2 out for Vladdy, and he strikes out. So there's 2 more guys left on base with no runs crossing. We go to the third inning. Santander leads off a double down the right field line. Then George Springer rips one up the middle for a single, but Santander had to hold up because it was a line drive through the middle. You have guys at the corners with nobody out. Dalton Varsho, full count pitch, swings at a breaking ball in the dirt. You can't be doing that. He strikes out. Barger comes up, actually has a decent AB. He walks, so now the bases are now loaded for Nathan Lucas. Again, really good at bat, draws a walk. And you're like, all right, well, at least we've got a run in this inning, right? It's 2-0 Blue Jays. You have the bases loaded and 1 out still. Do damage, bury these guys. Strike out, pop out, nothing more. These are the issues. You cannot continue to let this happen and allow teams to hang around because they will burn you. And great, the Jays scored that run. You go to the next, where is it? The bottom half of the 5th inning. And I think it was Ernie Clement leads off with a double, right? He leads off with a double. Lead off double to start it. Hey, great. You know, Miles Straw, fly out. Heineman, fly out. You score a run. I guess great small ball from your bottom of the half of the order. I guess that's fine. But in the end, you're only up 3-0, and the amount of base runners that you've had are through the roof. You've had so many chances to tack on runs, and you just can't do it. So again, it makes your leverage guys continue to work their ass off. And this is the problem with this Blue Jays team. You score. Let's say you get another sack. Let's say, and this is small stuff. First inning, you have guys at second and third, 1 out, right? You've already got a 1-0 lead. You're feeling good. Let's say a sack fly from Varsho happens. Or hell, even RBI ground out from Varsho. You're up 2-0 there. All right? Let's say Vladdy comes up clutch where a $500 million man probably should. First and second, nobody, or 2 out. Hit a single. This team loves doing that. Hit a single, score another run. There's 4 runs. And bases loaded, 1 out, hit a sac fly. Boom. There's 5-0. It changes everything. Jimmy Garcia doesn't have to pitch. You have guys that are more rested coming out to pitch, and you probably win this ball game. But in the end, you cannot come through. Every run is important, and you squander a ton of opportunities, and you lose a ball game because your bullpen can't be elite like it's been this year. Plain and simple. Right? Again, some of the numbers look great. Your top 4 in the order have been really good recently, right? Bo Bichette goes deep for the first time this year. Also drew a walk in the ball game. Vladdy went 1 for 5 with a couple strikeouts, so not a great day for him. Santander continues to swing the bat well. 2 for 4, the run scored, walked once as well, got on base 3 times. George Springer, he had 2 hits today, another extra base hit for him. Ernie Clement came off the bench, had a hit. Jimenez had a hit. But every other guy that came into the ball game, Varsho, 0 for 4. Barger came in, had the walk, but his other 0 for was a strikeout in a big spot. We always talk about Ernie Clement going 1 for 2. Nathan Lucas came in to pinch. He started the ball game, but he walked twice and drove in a run. I drove in a run, but he walked. But hey, fine. Miles Straub, don't expect much. He didn't do anything. Heineman, nothing. Andreas Jimenez, sure he went 1 for 4, but it was a single with 2 out and nobody on, so not doing much. He also came up with the bases loaded and popped out. You didn't get anything from your 5 through 9, and that's what this team is built on. You look at 1 through 4. Do you trust Bo? As much as the power hasn't been there this year, you do. Do you trust Vladdy? Overall, yes. Santander, starting to get there. He's getting hot. Springer, he's been your best hitter this year. You trust those guys. After that, I get it. Varsho's had a nice couple days back. It's been nice. Over 4, 3 strikeouts from your 5-hole in big spots. Can't happen. He came up with second and third, 1 out, and that's in that first inning. Strikeout. He came up to bat. In that, runners in the corners, nobody out situation. Strikeout. Those cannot happen. It just can't. 8 hits for the Blue Jays, 12 strikeouts. They walked 5 times. Kevin Gausman was absolutely elite, and it's frustrating. I know wins and losses don't really matter to pitchers anymore, but he went 6 innings of 1-hit baseball, walked 1, and struck out 9. He was outstanding, and he gets a no decision. Mason Flaherty, great. Clean inning of work, got a strikeout. Chad Green, I don't know what the hell's up with this guy. He seems to give up a run every single time. He went an inning, allowed a hit. I think it was another home run to the Schneemann guy, right? He did all their damage today. Solo shot there, but then struck out the side. And then Jimmy Garcia, 2/3 an inning, allowed a couple hits, walked a couple, allowed a grand slam, did strike out 2 guys, but didn't have his great stuff. And then Yariel Rodriguez came in and faced 1 guy and got the strikeout. In the end, for me, it all goes back to the offense. It just will. I can't sit here and blame a Jimmy Garcia or a John Schneider because I'm not going to trust Yariel Rodriguez in a bases loaded 2-out situation in the 9th inning of a ball game to try and close this thing off. How can you? He's done nothing to prove that to us that he deserves to be in that spot. He's ERA over 5.5. You want to put him out there, or are you going to leave Jimmy Garcia and trust your big dog? That would be me. Sorry, I'm not going to play the results game. I'm just not going to do that. All right? The finale tomorrow, I mean, you still have a chance to win the series. Bowden Francis, Tanner Bybee, that's a pitching matchup at 1:37 tomorrow. Go out there, win the ball game, be back to 500. And still win a series against a playoff team. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game because it's frustrating, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Blue Jays, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course, TikTok is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys Leafs edition tomorrow. I'll be doing a round 1 preview edition between the Leafs and Panthers. Monday night, 8 p.m. puck drop is game 1. So I'll do the preview tomorrow for you guys. And as for the Toronto Blue Jays, the finale of this series tomorrow, 1:37, first pitch at Rogers Center. Tanner Bybee, Bowden Francis, the pitching matchup. Go out there, get a W. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game. Talk to you guys then.